Hi guys, today we're going to be using my old RC car and attach a rocket motor to it to see if it'll go any faster or if it just breaks the servo motor. We're going to be using the A83 motor first because it doesn't have as much fuel in it like the B64s have more fuel, and then the C5s are loaded completely with fuel. So we're going to start off with the little fuel one. First, we need to make a mount. So I think I'm going to 3D print a mount, or I'm going to make one out of cardboard. That way it's not as hard. So if you guys have any comments, just put them in the comments, and please subscribe because this whole box was about $40, and it was expensive for a kid my age. It's about my whole allowance. So please subscribe. And now we are going to go ahead and get some cardboard for the mount. All right, so cardboard wasn't gonna work, so I decided to use some sheet metal. And if I'm gonna be using a A3, it's gotta fit in there. So what I'm thinking is just to keep it like this and then cut the thing right here. And then that way this back half that's really not full of anything will just be hanging off. By the way, these are meant for modeled rockets. So this might destroy the old servo motor on this thing, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut the sheet metal to length. So hopefully now you guys know what I mean. This is just gonna be attached to the frame of the truck, and then we're gonna keep the A3s under this and tape this together. We don't want to hot glue it, or there's nothing really to weld onto, because when this goes bad, we want to be able to just unstick the tape, take this out, and stick a new one in. So I'm gonna blur the logo because I don't know if that's copyright or not, but I think if we're gonna attach it anywhere, we're gonna attach it to the tailgate. That way it's pushing not from here or anywhere really else. And another problem we're gonna have is, how are we going to ignite this? The thing comes with these little igniter packs meant for the model rockets, but you have to have this big yellow thing with batteries in it. So I don't think I'm gonna be using those big yellow things unless I have a big flat area, and my yard is not a flat area. So we're probably gonna take it to a park somewhere. This does not rust, so that's good. The only thing I'm concerned about is, if I put it here, I'm gonna have to cut a hole here, and I really don't wanna do that. So I guess I'm gonna put a piece of metal under here to prop it up, or just attach it like this. But then the plastic might melt because these things get hot. And another thing is, since these are for model rockets, they have the ejection charge. So it pushes out the parachute, which is kind of bad because the injection charge might actually melt a hole through this or pop the lid off. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and take out the injection charge, or just tape this down really good, because with the ejection charge, if this isn't taped, it would fly off, and I really don't want it to hit someone in the head. So we're gonna have to do something different. And another thing is, I don't think these tires, because this is a rock climber, and these tires aren't really gonna go that fast, but you can't change them. And this shock is up too high for the body frame I'm using. The other frame, they wouldn't let us do copyright of it. So yeah. Then we have all the wiring and stuff to make sure it doesn't melt. And this is a lithium battery, so this cannot catch on fire. Would be terrible. So yeah, that's why another reason. I think I'm just gonna cover that in like bubble wrap or something that smokes. That way I know when it's on fire. And I'm obviously gonna have a fire extinguisher with me. Sorry if my hands are dirty. I was cutting grass earlier. And also, one more thing is, The servo motor is only meant for as fast as this thing really goes. So if the servo motor fries, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, this is a really old servo motor. It's older than me. And it's broken once before, and it took a ton of work to fix. And then we got to get the trim right and everything. So once I go ahead and attach the rocket to the tailgate and get all that figured out, I will see you guys. This wouldn't work, so I'm just going to attach it with a bunch of black tape to the top. The reason I'm using black tape and not duct tape is because black tape's meant for like electrical fires. So it would be a whole lot easier if this thing would to catch on fire. I can always 3D print a new frame. So yeah, I'm going to use black tape for this. The next thing I need is an igniter, which I think I'm going to fit all the electronics on this. And then I think I'll just have to charge up the battery and then we can go test it. There wasn't really a way to remotely do all of this, so I'm just going to use this and start it and then drop the remote and go ahead and, well, drive. The servo motor's not going to like it. The battery's not going to like it. The chassis, nothing's going to like it. But I'm doing all this for you guys. So I've got to get batteries in this and then charge up those batteries, and then we can, I guess, start. All right, so I got the remote all batteried up. This actually now works, so all you gotta do is put in the safety pin and push the button, and it will ignite it. We're not gonna do this in here for many reasons that you guys already know. So once I get all this hooked up, I'm gonna use a different battery for that that's actually charged. So I will see you when I get everything hooked up. All done and complete. All we have to do is go outside and do it, but I'm going to go ahead and wait for my dad to do that. I just now realized something. I'm an idiot. The servo motor is always in the front, and I currently have the servo motor in the back. So now I gotta retape this whole thing. So yeah, I fixed it. Now the servo motor's in the front, and it's flipped around, so it's a whole lot better. I'm just gonna go ahead and wait till my dad gets home because I can't really light this thing off without him. Other bad thing, I don't know which way this rocket goes, so it might go backwards. And if that happens, it might run into the house. So, yeah. That would be kind of bad. Is this legal? Yes. Is this dangerous? Yes. Am I going to do it? Heck yeah. So, well, yeah. See you guys in the next clip. So, yeah, my dad's going to be home soon. I fixed it. I just have to get these little nubs on, and I think we'll be good to start. If I talk too loud, tell me in the comments. And so, yeah, we're going to go ahead, and once my dad gets home, I will resume the video. Or if my dad's not home when I resume the videos because I ran into another problem with it. So, yeah, see you guys in the next clip. All right, so my dad's home. All we got to do is hook this up to the motor. And this is what happens when you don't want the ejection charge. Yeah, I have that all batteried up. This is all, so it's ready to go. See you in the next clip.
This time, it's going to work. All right, in 3, 2, 1, launch. That was definitely a fail. Ryder, no, just get away from it. Get away. Just get away. All right, this is take 2 of the rocket RC car thing. That did not work. But it's the end of the video for today, guys, because it's way too much smoke and I don't want to bother any neighbors. If this video gets 100 likes, I will attach one of these to a RC plane. instead of an RC car.